For a problem like this one, which is very similar to number 28 in the book, what you're going to do is you're going to figure out if this is a difference of squares, or if this is a cube, an addition of cubes, a subtraction of cubes, or any of the other patterns that we've discussed in class. So in here, this one in particular is a difference of squares. And that's because this is a square and this is a square. Now how do I know that? Because 1 over 4 squared equals 1 over 16. By the same token, that x to the 4th power is x squared squared. And 1, this one right here is 1 squared. So what I'm going to do is I am going to recall that formula for the difference of squares, which is a squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. Sorry, I ran out of space. But anyway, what that does is I need to identify what my a is and what my b is. So a is, in this case, 1/4 x, and b is equal to that one right there, so that's b. And I am going to say, and that's x squared, sorry. So I am going to then substitute those into my parentheses over there. And so I am going to say that this equals 1/4 x squared plus 1 times 1/4 x squared minus 1. Now, for this parentheses right here, the addition, I can't do anything because even though this is a perfect square and this is a perfect square, that's a sum. And we've discussed this in class. The sum of squares cannot be factored. However, a difference of squares can. And again, a in this case is going to be 1/2 x and b equals 1. Because 1/2 x squared equals 1/4 x squared. And I apologize for the snorting or whatever. If you hear it, it's my dog. So you get 1/2 x squared is 1/4 x squared, as you can see in this corner right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend that a little bit. I'm going to extend the pattern one more time so that my final answer is 1/4 x squared plus 1 times 1/2 of x plus 1 times 1/2 of x minus 1. And that's my final answer for that particular problem. Now this is problem 33 on page 332. I just wanted to go over something like this. Now this is going to follow the same procedures we've done before. So what you're going to do is you're going to write your 2 parentheses because you need 2 parentheses. Now you need to figure out what you're going to have here. So you're going to have one that's positive and one that's negative. And your terms are going to have to multiply and add and do all those things to make sure that when you FOIL them, you get the original problem. So you're going to have a 2x and an x, but that x is going to be squared this time because you need x squared times x squared, which gives you that x fourth right there. So x squared times x squared equals x to the 4th power. And so you need to have that there. Now I need to figure out the factors of 3 are 1 and 3. So that's the only choice I have. So either I have the 3 here or I have the 3 here. Now I could just change that to a negative and that to a positive if I need to. But in this case I am going to leave it like that because if I put the 3 here and the 1 here, I multiply the 2x squared times the 3 and I get negative 6x squared. And if I added the 1 and the x squared multiplied together, which is plus x squared, and I add those 2 terms, I would end up with negative 5x squared, which was my original middle term. And that is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to end up with the original problem. So what you're trying to do with these is you are trying to get the same exact information that you got originally from the parentheses that you figure out. So what you're trying to do is get those factors together that equal that problem. So you're breaking them down exactly like we learned before. The difference is that the powers that we're learning now are a little higher. So you have x squared instead of the x and the x. And in this case, you cannot simplify further because x squared minus 3 is not a perfect square, so it's not a difference of squares. Now, if it was like an x squared minus 4 or an x squared minus 9 or something like that, you could simplify this further. But right now, you're done.